Let's walk on the wise path.
Imagine a life where external circumstances no longer hold sway over your inner peace and happiness. A life where you are the master of your thoughts, emotions, and desires, regardless of the challenges that come your way. This is the profound wisdom offered by the Stoic philosopher Epictetus. Born into slavery, he transcended his circumstances to become a revered teacher and philosopher, leaving behind a legacy of resilience, self-mastery, and the pursuit of inner freedom. In this video, we will delve into 4 essential principles drawn from Epictetus' teachings that will guide you in nurturing your inner freedom and liberating yourself from external circumstances and judgments. Get ready to embark on a transformative journey towards a life of true independence and fulfillment. 1. Free your mind. Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, imparted invaluable wisdom that continues to inspire us today. He profoundly stated, "No man is free who is not a master of himself." The depth of this statement becomes apparent when we grasp the true power of our minds. In a world fraught with uncertainty and external challenges, Epictetus encourages us to look within, to make the best use of what is in our power, and to accept the rest as it unfolds. This core philosophy is the key to achieving inner freedom. Epictetus' wisdom revolves around a fundamental duality of control. He invites us to understand that there are 2 distinct realms, what we can control and what lies beyond our influence. This differentiation is central to the pursuit of inner freedom. In a world filled with variables and unpredictabilities, Epictetus advises us not to place our happiness and well-being in the hands of external factors. Instead, he encourages us to focus on our inner domain, the realm of our thoughts, beliefs, attitudes, desires, and choices. It is within this inner world that our true power resides. This duality of control is eloquently represented by 2 categories: what we can control and what we can't control. The things that fall into the latter category include external events, situations, other people's thoughts, and even the physical attributes of our bodies. These aspects are beyond our power to manipulate or dictate. Epictetus acknowledged that there are countless factors we cannot control that, nonetheless, affect us. However, he underlined the idea that our genuine power lies in how we react to external events rather than in futile attempts to control those events themselves. True independence, according to Epictetus, stems from an inner journey of self-discovery. It is the ability to look within ourselves, to harness the power of our minds to guide us, and to remain undeterred by the tumultuous world outside. This kind of inner freedom is not contingent upon external circumstances, but rather arises from our inner strength. It allows us to stay calm, composed, and capable of making choices that align with our values, even when the external world seems chaotic. Epictetus offers a profound and timeless message that true freedom is not simply the ability to do what we want, but the capacity to master our own thoughts and emotions. It is a form of liberation that transcends the pursuit of external goals, such as material success, wealth, or the approval of others. Rather than being tethered to these external factors, true inner freedom is derived from a place of self-reliance. It signifies our ability to maintain a serene and composed mind regardless of the changing circumstances in the world around us. In essence, Epictetus teaches us that the journey to inner freedom commences by looking within ourselves. It is in the realm of our thoughts, beliefs, attitudes, desires, and choices that we can find the path to true independence. By cultivating our inner strength and relying on the power of our minds, we can overcome the challenges of the external world and discover a profound sense of inner freedom. This philosophical wisdom is a guiding light in our pursuit of resilience, self-mastery, and a life that transcends external circumstances. 2. Train your habits. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher who overcame the shackles of slavery to become a renowned teacher, imparts timeless wisdom that resonates with us today. He once said, "No man is free who is not a master of himself," emphasizing the pivotal role of self-mastery in achieving inner freedom. To truly grasp the essence of this message, we must explore the power of our habits and their profound impact on our quest for independence. Habits, often seen as monotonous routines, play a central role in shaping our interactions with the world and ourselves. Epictetus likened the development of habits to the acquisition of skills like learning to walk or run. By repeating these actions, we improve our proficiency. The Stoic perspective takes it a step further, as it encompasses our thoughts and emotions within the realm of habits. If we consistently allow anger to control us, we not only experience that emotion in the moment, but also make it a habit. The cultivation of habits, especially in managing our emotions, is crucial for attaining inner freedom. Epictetus emphasizes the creation of a habit of responding calmly and rationally to life's challenges. This habit enables us to detach from immediate emotional impulses and make more deliberate choices, thus fostering emotional self-control. Developing good habits is not confined to mere actions. It extends to aligning our behavior with our core beliefs and values. Epictetus believed in the pursuit of arete, an ancient Greek concept that denotes the excellence and mastery of what is important in life. The Stoic path to true freedom encompasses the practice of important virtues like wisdom, courage, fairness, and self-control. These virtues are the cornerstones of a balanced and serene life. Merely understanding the right way to live is insufficient. It must be integrated into our daily lives. True freedom and rationality are not innate gifts. They are skills that we hone through persistent practice. To illustrate this concept further, imagine a scenario where one finds it challenging to react calmly to the events of daily life. The Stoic advice is to set aside quiet moments at the end of each day for reflection. During this introspective time, we ponder the significant events of the day and our responses to them. We seek to determine if our actions align with our values. We reflect on the lessons that can be gleaned from these events and commit our insights to writing. Suppose one frequently struggles with controlling their emotions and tends to react impulsively to various stimuli. In that case, it is recommended to create a habit of pausing and reflecting before responding to triggers that provoke negative emotions. This practice empowers individuals to make better choices, manage their desires, and navigate their interactions with others more effectively. Epictetus teaches that true freedom emerges from self-transformation. Although we cannot control external events, we have agency over our thoughts and way of life. While we may be unable to manipulate the world around us, we can enact change within ourselves, leading to true freedom through this transformation. It is the power to change our thought patterns, habits, and emotional responses that ultimately liberates us from external circumstances. In essence, Epictetus's philosophy teaches us that the journey to inner freedom begins with the cultivation of habits aligned with our values and the pursuit of virtuous qualities. This journey involves actively refining our innate abilities and striving to embody wisdom, courage, fairness, and self-control in our daily lives. By integrating the cultivation of inner freedom into our daily existence, we unlock the profound potential for resilience, self-mastery, and a life that transcends external circumstances. 3. Control your desires. Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher who rose from the bonds of slavery to become a revered teacher and philosopher, imparted timeless wisdom that continues to inspire and guide us. He succinctly stated, "Freedom is not procured by a full enjoyment of what is desired, but by controlling the desire." In this profound declaration lies the heart of Epictetus's philosophy, the understanding that true freedom transcends external possessions or status and resides in the power of our minds to govern our desires. Epictetus recognized a fundamental duality within both our bodies and minds. These faculties can either be free or imprisoned. True freedom is not contingent upon one's legal status or external circumstances. It is a state of being where the power of our minds prevails over our physical desires and material possessions. Even someone who enjoys legal freedom can find themselves enslaved by their inner cravings and passions. This duality presents a stark contrast between the pursuit of excessive wants and desires and the path of embracing simplicity and contentment. Epictetus warns against the relentless chase of material possessions and the insatiable quest for approval from others, which he sees as chains binding our inner selves. These pursuits lead us to lose sight of what genuinely matters, ultimately making us captives of our own desires. Epictetus offers an alternative approach, a life of simplicity, focusing on the essentials and letting go of unnecessary wants. By simplifying our desires and living within our means, we free ourselves from the perpetual pursuit of material wealth and find contentment in the present moment. It is a paradigm shift from the relentless accumulation of external possessions to a state of mind where we appreciate the value of what we have and free ourselves from the burdens of unnecessary desires. Consider a scenario where one accumulates wealth, a grand house, and all the latest gadgets. One might think that such external possessions would bring true freedom and happiness. However, Epictetus would argue that even with these external luxuries, true freedom might remain elusive if one is constantly anxious about losing them or driven by unceasing desires for more. In this situation, an individual may be enslaved by their external possessions, unable to experience contentment. In contrast, the Stoic philosophy suggests an alternative path, a life of simplicity and moderation. By simplifying desires and resisting the temptation of constantly accumulating possessions, individuals can experience a unique kind of freedom. It is a feeling of contentment that emerges from recognizing that they possess everything they need and are not enslaved by unnecessary wants. This shift in perspective transforms the pursuit of material possessions into the pursuit of inner contentment. To further illustrate this idea, let's consider two friends, Alex and Sam. Alex is constantly in pursuit of the latest toys, gadgets, and clothes, dedicating a significant amount of time and energy to acquiring these things. In contrast, Sam finds happiness in the simple joys of life, cherishing time spent with friends, reading, and taking leisurely walks. Sam is not compelled to constantly acquire new possessions. As time passes, Alex begins to feel stressed and overwhelmed. The pressure to maintain their lavish lifestyle and accumulate more becomes a burden. In contrast, Sam experiences a sense of freedom. They are not bound by the need for the latest and greatest possessions. Their simple and meaningful life brings them contentment and happiness. Epictetus would point out that Sam is experiencing true freedom. By simplifying their desires and refraining from excessive wants, Sam has discovered inner peace and independence from material concerns. This exemplifies the Stoic philosophy that genuine freedom is not about amassing possessions or constantly striving for societal recognition. It is about finding happiness and contentment within ourselves, leading a balanced life that is free from the relentless pursuit of external possessions. Epictetus's wisdom teaches us that the pursuit of true inner freedom involves simplifying our desires and living within our means. It is a transformative shift from the perpetual chase for external possessions to a state of contentment and independence from unnecessary wants. This philosophy offers a profound path to genuine freedom, transcending the chains of materialism and external validation. 4. Love your fate. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher who triumphed over the adversity of slavery to become a revered teacher and philosopher, left us with the enduring wisdom of embracing fate. He articulated the idea that true freedom is deeply intertwined with accepting the ebb and flow of life unconditionally. The acceptance of fate is the cornerstone of our journey towards genuine inner freedom. Epictetus's insight can be encapsulated in his statement, "Do not seek for things to happen the way you want them to. Rather, wish that what happens the way it happens. Then you will be happy." This paradoxical wisdom underscores the inseparability of our state of happiness from the acceptance of our fate. Epictetus posits that happiness and freedom are rooted in embracing life's events as they unfold. He goes a step further, introducing the concept of amor fati, or the love of fate. Stoics believe in the notion that a universal and intelligent law governs the world, a law that is neither random nor arbitrary. This law impacts everyone, divine or human. It is a wise and ordered cosmic order that touches every aspect of existence. Instead of surrendering to a life dictated by chance, Stoics see this cosmic order as a source of wisdom and learning. The Stoic perspective on fate is deeply rooted in the idea that life has many aspects we cannot change or control. Struggling against these aspects is a fruitless endeavor that often leads to suffering and frustration. Stoicism encourages us to transform our perspective on the flow of events and our reactions to them. Imagine a scenario where one loses their job and is left feeling distressed and depressed. In this situation, one can choose to wallow in unhappiness or embrace the experience as an opportunity for self-reflection and personal growth. Perhaps it is a chance to explore new career paths or engage in activities that were previously out of reach. The Stoic philosophy offers a technique for transforming one's perspective on life's events. It encourages the practice of keeping a diary and engaging in introspection. At the end of each day, individuals are encouraged to reflect on significant events and their reactions to them. The aim is to determine whether their behavior aligns with their core values and beliefs. Suppose one frequently finds it challenging to control their emotions and tends to react impulsively to various stimuli. In that case, Stoic advice includes the practice of taking a moment to step back when something triggers negative emotions. Instead of reacting immediately, one pauses to reflect on the situation, the emotional response it has triggered, and the value of expressing that emotion. This habit helps individuals make better choices, manage their desires, and interact with others more effectively. Epictetus teaches that true freedom emerges from self-transformation. While we cannot control external events, we have the power to change our thought patterns, emotional responses, and habits. This transformation is the key to liberation from the chains of anxiety and the pursuit of personal growth and wisdom. In essence, Epictetus's wisdom leads us to love our fate, embrace life's events, and maintain calm and wisdom when things do not go as planned. This philosophy helps us free ourselves from the shackles of anxiety and leads to greater wisdom and happiness. True freedom is not about changing external circumstances, but about our inner response to the flow of events. Epictetus's philosophy invites us to view the challenges and hardships of life as valuable lessons. By transforming our perspective on fate and learning from every experience, we discover inner peace and independence from external circumstances. This ancient wisdom continues to guide us on the path to resilience, self-mastery, and a life that transcends external events. It reminds us that the power to be the master of ourselves is within our reach, waiting to be unlocked through the acceptance of fate. Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher who rose from slavery to become a beacon of wisdom, teaches us that true freedom is not merely a state of external circumstances, but an internal journey. By freeing our minds from external control, training our habits to align with our values, controlling our desires, and embracing our fate, we unlock the door to inner freedom. As you embark on this transformative journey, remember that the power to be the master of yourself resides within you. Embrace the teachings of Epictetus, and you will discover a life filled with resilience, self-mastery, and the profound sense of inner freedom that transcends the challenges of the external world. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it inspiring and enlightening, be sure to explore our full Philosophies for Life playlist. To continue your journey towards success and happiness using the profound wisdom of philosophy, don't forget to subscribe. Your path to inner freedom begins now.